friends, today we are going to see only one game, the 11th game of the World Chess Championship 2023, Dingleren versus Jan Nepomniachtchi, and the match is almost lost for Ding because this was a draw, actually, a dead draw for the starting. E4 was played, E5, Knight F3, Knight C6, Bishop B5, A6, Bishop A4, Knight F6, short castle, Bishop E7 is the main line now. Not this. Yep, so there are two main lines. Rook E1 is the main line, D3 is the second main line. It's quite a sideline. Nepomniachtchi and Dingleren both have played this line against Carlsen. Dingleren in one game he won with black, and Nepomniachtchi won with white in this line, and drawed against Carlsen with white. Carlsen won a game when he was white here with Dingleren. Nepomniachtchi drawed again. So, alright, this Martinez variation is kinda well played by top players. There are two main lines, B5 and D6. B5 is the absolute sole main line. Bishop B3 and now D6. If we see here what's in stock for us, so we can see clearly that both sides, Nepomniachtchi has the experience advantage because he has played it 3 times, though Dingleren has played it 2 times. But Dingleren is more, we can say, more successful with this line than Jan Nepomniachtchi, because he won a game and lost one, but Jan made 3 draws with Carlsen. So, well, A3 was played in the game. Kinda unusual move in this structure. Nepom versus Carlsen, this game has continued. Knight A5. Another shock. Bishop A2. And now C5, getting the center in our control. Knight C3. Bishop E6. Now there are two lines. Knight H4 is the main line, but Bishop G5 was played in the game. Anand versus Dingleren, Vetier, Lagrev, Vostashek, Daniel Dubov, Nespeniu, Ivan Cheparinov. Then there's Shant Sargassian, Ivan Sarek, Kobalia. Many good players have played this line. Abdusatarov, Norderbek, Vokidov, Shamsuddin. Then there's Nils Grandelius. So, very good players have played this line. There are two lines, C4 and Castle. Castle is the main one, in which there are 44 games. There has happened here Dominguez Perez versus Aronian, Vachier Lagrev, Aronian, Sarek, Vostashek, Movsesian, Nespeniu, Andy Espienko. See Grandelius again. So the point is that very Well, players have played this line: bishop into f6, bishop into f6, knight to d5, getting the knight in the center, that form control over the center. It grabs anything in the distance, and now g6 was played in the game, which is played by Kobadia versus Espienko, and Espenu versus Swain. Reaches 27 games over, right? Queen d2, bishop to g7, knight g5 was played, and now c4 was played. Interesting, blocking the bishop's line. Now this was a complete novel t. So well, c4, after c4 there is some prep following next. Yeah, like after c4, I think that Ding has prepped this up over here. He's walking into his prep because he has the weak point in the math, because if we do some mathematics calculations, Nepo is leading 6-5. Yeah, so Nepo is leading 6-5. That means that between he and the world championship title there are only 3 games and 1.5 points. If he gets 1.5 points in the 3 remaining games, which seems pretty easy, just to his goal is simple. Yeah, I think that Team Nepo will select a opening which is very drawish, because the 3 games he has to draw to become world champion. Yeah, so his goal will be to draw 3 games. Yeah, to draw the rest of the games in the match. If he is successful in holding a draw, if on every like yeah, in every game for 3 games he'll be the new world champion, because 7.5 score he will win the world championship. 3 games 1.5 points, every game gets a 1.5. So uh, Ding Ding wants to choose some sharp lines to keep the game sharp and open for 3 results, because if the game is open for 3 results, then it would be more chance of Ding winning. Ding like wanting to win the game, because we don't want doesn't want draw. He wants to win for himself. Yeah, Ding has to play for only a 1 result game. Only win he has to. For if he wants to win the world championship match now, then he has to get 2.5 points out of 3, and then he has to win 2 rounds and then draw 1, so he will win. But it's not kind of easy. This is the world championship. Nepo is not going to collapse. I mean, come on, respect him. He has experience of the title. So well, back to the game. So knight into e6, f into e6, knight e3, bishop h6, rook a d1, rook to b8, d into c4, knight into c4, bishop into c4, b into c4, queen into d6, queen into d6, rook into d6, bishop into e3, f into e3, rook into f1 check, king into f1, rook into b2, rook into e6, rook into f2, rook into a6, rook to a2. Alright, nice series of exchanges by the way. Rook to c6 was played, attacking the pawn on c4. Rook into a3, rook into c4, rook into e3, king f2, rook a3, rook c5, rook a2 check, king f3, rook a3 check, king g4, and now he played rook a2, attacking the pawn on g2. King h3 was played, defending the pawn on g2. I mean, like, just defending. What can you else do? So there are pretty much moves, but rook e2 was played, attacking the pawn. Rook into e5, defending the pawn. King to f7, king to g3, king to f6, rook to e8, king f7, rook to e5, king f6, rook to e8, king f7, rook to e5, and now it's a draw by threefold repetition. So a nice game by Nepo, and this was a yeah. If they manage to draw the next game, and other than that, in the 13th game, if they are drawn, yeah, this will be a huge success for Team Nepo. Well, why is this happening to Ding? Yeah. Actually, what happened of this is the effect of game 7. In game 7, Ding actually just froze on the board, thinking, and he could not find a move. Yeah, he just froze and just could not make the moves, made a blunder and lost the game. Because he had spent 60% of his time on one move from 5 minutes to 1 minute, and it was not physically possible to make 10 moves in 1 minute. So, like, just he made a blunder and then resigned. So that's the thing, and he clearly stated in the first games that he couldn't handle the pressure because so huge stakes. This is the world championship match. I mean, don't underestimate. So, well, this was the game. Today is the Jayanti of Adya Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya was a great Indian monk who ever roamed the lands. He was, he was a huge follower of bhakti and did not kind of believe in idol worship and things like that. He was one of the great saints which India ever saw. Yeah. So, well, this was the game. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to click this the bell icon. Thank you. And by the way, the picture is of Lord Buddha sitting in a posture of complete focus and concentration, meditating. Yeah. So I hope you liked it. Don't forget to click this the bell icon. Thank you.